Hi everyone, Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and tonight you're watching me on Bowdabra, which means it is Monday at 7 Eastern. So Dad is behind the camera tonight, so as you come in, be sure to say hi to Dad, and thank him, as always, for recording. We're going to be doing kind of a mix between fall and Christmas. We're actually going to be designing a Christmas wreath tonight. But first and foremost, for those of you watching the replay, be sure to say hi, and also let me know in the next few weeks, do you guys want to see a tree topper? I know last year lots of you wanted to see it, so if you do want to see a tree topper, just let me know. So Dad's going to go down the line real quick, showing off some of the supplies.
Here we have the mini Bowdabra.
Yes, and how cute is that?
Little cutie.
Right?
The mama bear, the big
Yes.
Bowdabra. And the famous Bowdabra wire.
Yes.
100 yards, comes in silver and gold.
Silver and gold. So tonight too, Dad, what else are we doing? Giving away a free roll of ribbon, right?
Giving away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon.
Scrunchy ribbon. So the color choices for that, let's see if Dad remembers. We'll put them to the test tonight.
Red, silver, or gold.
That's right. So I'm just trying to pull up the video. Let me know if you guys can see us okay and hear us okay. We were supposed to have kind of like a hurricane this weekend, and it didn't hit us, thank God. I'm not sure. I haven't watched the news. Things have been crazy. But let me know, you guys, if it affected you. Hopefully it didn't affect anybody. Let's see. Pulling up the video. Can you see comments okay, Dad?
Yep. Hi, everyone.
Okay, so here's some of the products we're going to be using. We have some of this greenery. This greenery came from Hobby Lobby. We also have some berries. We have, all sorts of goodies. So that's what we're going to be using tonight. We also have this ribbon. So this is a ribbon we have in stock. And also, if you guys are interested in any of the products that we're using tonight, Bowdabra does have an affiliate link that they're going to pin in the comment section that you guys can purchase from. So if you're interested in anything whatsoever, feel free to, use our affiliate link. So I'm just trying to pull it up. It's giving me a little bit of trouble here. But one question we get asked a whole lot is, does it matter if we use 1.5 inch ribbon or 2.5 inch ribbon or a blend of each? And truth be told, it's whatever you want. So if you want to do a combined bow, which we can showcase tonight, you absolutely can be using both of those widths. My personal favorite, as most of you probably know at this point in time, is going to be a 1.5 inch. And the reason for that is I believe 1.5 inch ribbon is a lot more versatile. You can use it for pretty much anything and everything. So I love using it. Another update, which I'm also doing right this second as we speak, is I am sending out a text. So if you want an alert whenever we go live here on Bowdabra, all you have to do is just text me at 978-396-9150. And what I'm doing right now is I'm sending a text. So if you're anything like me and you're a procrastinator or you're quite forgetful, this will definitely come in handy. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. And if you are watching this, let me know if you received this text. Hey Tanya, Valerie would love to win. Hi Vespina. Edna says missed us on Eastern Shore of Maryland. So that's a great thing. I heard it was supposed to be a lot worse than it actually turned out to be. Which is always a good thing. So we're going to start with our Bowdabra wire. This wire is incredibly thin, but the nice thing about it is that it has this coating on the outside, which makes it incredibly kind of strong and sturdy. So we're going to start with the large Bowdabra, and for this ribbon that we have in stock, we're actually going to demo 2 different bows. I want to show you guys that we could even do 3 if we really wanted to, out of 1 roll of ribbon. But the reason I love showcasing different techniques using the same ribbon is because it helps you to think. So if you have a difficult time imagining what a ribbon would look like, or what a technique would look like, this will definitely become handy. So I just cut a length of tails. I placed my wire directly in the middle of the Bowdabra, and now what we can do is just take our tails. These are about 20-ish inches or so on either side. Just got the text. Yeah, as you guys come in, let me know if you received the text. Tammy got her text.
Joe got her text. Edna got her text.
Awesome. Let me know what you guys think of that, too. I think it's incredibly helpful. That way you don't miss anything out. So this technique, Dad, can you tell what we're going to do right off the bat? Let's see if you can tell.
It looks like it's going to be a funky.
It doesn't look like it's going to be a funky. It's going to be a traditional bow, you guys. So I placed my tail with about 1/2 inch of an overhang. This step right here is very, very important. Margie got her text. Brandy says, what's the text for? So the text, we can send out alerts whenever we go live. So we just texted all of our friends that we're live, and all they have to do is just click the link and join us. So it's nice and easy. And, Facebook is kind of wonky for sending out notifications. So this way, you never miss any video. So that's 2 loops. Now we'll just continue on with that motion, creating a loop, pinching the ribbon so that the back side is facing forward, creating our next loop. Diane got the text. Awesome. So as you guys come in, like I said, each and every Monday that we're live, Bowdabra does give away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon. So if you want to win a free roll, all you have to do is let us know. And stick around, because in the final few minutes or so, Bowdabra will announce the lucky winner. Okay. So that's 3 loops. The more loops you have, Dad, what happens?
The more full the bow.
So what happens if you do less loops? It's less full,
It's
right?
less full, yeah.
But you can also tuck in flowers and greenery and make it a little bit more fancy.
Yeah.
So you might see me doing something a little bit different with my Bowdabra. I do rotate it. I think it's easiest doing that personally. If you don't want to rotate your Bowdabra, you could just rotate your hands instead. But I like to give everything a half a turn when adding my loops. So we did 4 loops on this side, 4 on this side. If we did 5 on one, 4 on the other, 3 on one, 4 on the other, it would, you know, be totally fine too. So don't think you have to be doing even amounts of loops.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. Ruth got her text. So yes, again, that number is 978-396-9150. And we're going to send out a text every Monday right before we go live or during the live here on Bowdabra. Now I took my wire to the back, and it's not tied off, but it's secured enough where you can just let it be. Now we're going to create a couple actual knots on the back. I'd say 2 or 3. From Maryland, Joanne would love to win, Pamela would love to win. Yeah, let us know. So before we go any further, I'm going to show you guys how to dovetail. So this is a really pretty ribbon with the sparkles on it. But we're just going to take those tails, fold them in half, and cut from the middle out towards the wired edge at an angle. And it reveals a pretty dovetail. Throw those scraps away. So this is what our bow looks like so far. Not very pretty. So now what we got to do is we got to fluff it out. So to fluff, with this amount of loops, since it's not a whole lot, it still will create a beautiful bow, but it's not, you know, a super laborious process. All we have to do is just separate them. Give everything a good pull, good tug. We don't want any kinks in our ribbon, so make sure that the wires are kind of straightened out. And you can do that just by pulling or extending your bow. And if you want it a little bit more compact, look what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of squishing it in. Pull your tails down. And there you go.
Look at that. Fabulous bow.
Right? What do you think? Show some hearts if you like that.
Beautiful ribbon.
Yes, so we have this ribbon in stock. It's just a fall ribbon, you know, very simple. So now we're going to show you guys the same ribbon, how to create a different effect. And I see we're at over 260 live viewers. Thank you all so much for the likes and shares. Cut another length of wire. Place it on your Bowdabra. Underneath. Now what we can do is Dad's favorite bow. So Bowdabra's telling us to let you know that they also have a free group, and you can share your bows and your designs in that group as well. It's the Bowdabra Fan Gallery, and they have it linked down below. But now what we're going to do is the funky. Okay, so the funky bow consists of what I call a bunch of awareness ribbons. So if you've ever seen an awareness ribbon, it has one loop and then the 2 tails down below. So we're going to just repeat that process over and over and over again. So I'm going to take that piece of ribbon, place it into the Bowdabra. Hi, Joe. Carol's ordering her Bowdabra. Awesome. So Bowdabra will share the link down below so you guys can order them.
Great tool. You guys will not be disappointed.
Okay, we're going to place this piece here. So that's 2 pieces. And I know we used this ribbon prior, so if we're able to get 3 bows out of 1 roll of ribbon, you know, a little goes a long way.
Very pretty ribbon too, Nick.
Very pretty, yes. So I'm just going to take the rest of this. Let's use all of it. Might as well. So there's a decent amount. Place our next piece inside. Yeah, who's a fan of funky bows? Let me know if you're a fan. They're Dad's favorite bow.
My favorite, yep.
Dad loves the funky bows. So that's 3 loops now. Now what we can do is come back in with more. I'm just going to straighten out this ribbon a little bit. Hi, Marissa. Getting her text. Awesome. Coming back in with another. And I see we have 300 live viewers. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And let us know how your weekend was. You know, as most of you know, Monday is my favorite day of the week. It's the busiest day. We go live here in Bowdabra at 7. We are live in the exclusive Wreath community at 8. And then we go live on my business page thereafter. So, incredibly busy day, but it's my favorite day of the week because I get to see so many different crowds. So now that we have all of the ribbon in place, we used up the entire roll, we'll just take our wires, pull them through the middle, and pull tight. As easy as that. Nancy says, love the funky bow, just can't master it. So Nancy, that is yet. You absolutely will be able to. Everything just takes time. So if you're not where you want to be right now, you know, who's to say that tomorrow you won't be, or the day after, you know, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. As long as you don't give up, it doesn't make a difference to me. Right, Dad? It's when you start to give up, that's when you just never know what your potential is going to be. So you can absolutely be doing what I'm doing. Just, you know, practice a little bit. Give it a try. If it's not to your liking, take your bow apart. You can dismantle all of these bows, cut your Bowdabra wire off, and start again. So cut all of our tails, dovetailing. We showed you guys that at the beginning. Over 310. Thank you guys for tuning in. How's the weather there? So it was pouring out a couple minutes ago, but I don't hear it now.
No, it stopped, yeah.
But it's been very foggy. It's been very foggy the last couple of days.
Kind of humid, too.
Humid, too. Kind of chilly, though, I feel like, in comparison. Dovetail that one.
90s coming in, I think, the next 3 or 4 days, didn't they say?
Uh-oh. I don't know. I haven't heard.
Yeah, I think they said 90s.
Perfect weather for me, and let me know if you guys agree with me on that. Like 65 degrees, 65, 66 outside. Can't complain. Perfect weather. So here's the bow. Now that's time to dovetail it.
Fluff it, you mean? You just dovetailed?
Yes. Dovetail. It's fluffing. Time for fluffing. So Pamela asked, when you say exclusive, did you say Wreaths group? Or are you talking about the Makers University classes? So Pamela, I'm not in that. I am talking about the exclusive Wreath community. It's a group that we have where we teach members how to design beautiful wreaths and designs. So that's what we also do on Monday, but it's not Makers University. Okay. So obviously with a little more fluffing, you know, it'll look absolutely stunning. So we always take our time to fluff our bows and send over to Terry the finished pictures of the bows. So just really, you know, showcases the full potential of what you can do with ribbon and what you can do with your bows. So, you know, the point of these videos is just to inspire you and hopefully teach you a thing or two about using the Bowdabra. But ultimately, fluffing falls in your hands. So you got to sit there and make sure every loop is fluffed, and it's the best looking bow you possibly can create. So that's what this bow looks like. What do you guys think? Do you like, let me take a quick little poll. Are you more of a funky bow person to the right of me or to the left of you, or a traditional bow person? I love my traditional bows, especially at this point in the year. Christmas, fall, I love it. But funky bows, you know, we do so many of them. They always look great. So it just depends on what you like. But I would love to hear your feedback on that.
I think they're both beautiful.
Yeah, they both are beautiful. It just depends. So now what we can do is we can start making our wreath. I want to start making this. So we have this ribbon. This came from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. We designed with it live last year on my page. And, you know, we're going to design with more of it this year. So maybe we'll finish up this roll as well. So we're going to continue to use our large Bowdabra. The large Bowdabra is the Bowdabra I recommend to you all for those of you that make wreaths and design kind of on a average size scale. But if you're doing kind of super small work or hair bows or dainty little bows, the mini Bowdabra is definitely, you know, more your speed. But we are going to be demonstrating how to make a simple little wreath bow or bow tie on the mini as well. So this ribbon, my question now, Dad, is I want to do, should we do a traditional or funky for this ribbon?
Why don't you do something totally different?
Let's do something totally different then. Let's cut 2 tails.
Let's see where this is going. Right? I'm curious now.
Cut 2 tails. We're going to dovetail these. Tracy loves the funky Bowdabra. Bowdabra has shared the link, our affiliate link, where you guys can order your Bowdabras from. You can order, they have ribbon collections in stock as well. And I don't know if they've released their Christmas ribbon yet or not, but they should have some Christmas ribbon available soon. All right, drop our roll of ribbon to the ground. Now what we're gonna do, again, make sure you have about 1/2 inch of an overhang. Got my Bowdabra from Amazon, UK a while ago. Lifesaver with my hand arthritis. Just wish I could get better hands on the Bowdabra ribbons. You don't ship to UK. and none on Amazon. Yeah, so eventually we will be shipping to the UK, you know, once we move to our new building. So as some of you guys may have heard, this whole setup down here is going to remain the same, but we're probably 90% of the time going to be filming at my new building, which I'm so excited about.
This is a pretty ribbon too.
It is. So we're doing 3 loops on either side. Okay, 3 loops that are about 4.5, 5 inches or so. This bow, I would say to be a little bit more particular with your sizes, because there's so many, you know, less loops to it, unlike the other bows that we create. So you do want to be a little bit more conscious of size. Not exactly, I never really measure. So that's 3 loops. Now we're going to come back in with 2 more loops on either side. These loops are only going to be about 3.5 inches or so, if that.
Marissa says, I think of Nick every time I fluff my bows.
Awesome. Yes, I hope my voice pops into your head. I hope I'm a little voice in your head, telling you to fluff like crazy. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to finish it off with 1 more little loop. And what do we call this loop down in the middle?
Little button.
Little button loop. And we'll just keep that tail for now. If we want to trim that off later on, we can. But now we have 3 loops on either side. We only had enough to do 1 3-inch loop on either side, and then our button loop's only about 1.5 inches. Okay, now we're going to just tighten it. Take it out of our large Bowdabra, tie it from behind, just pull those wires to the back, and tie it 2 or 3 good times.
Don't forget, Bowdabra's giving away scrunchy ribbons, so who wants to win?
All you have to do is just let us know. Pull our tails down. And before we even fluff it, let's secure it to our grapevine. So here we have our 14-inch grapevine. We do carry these on our site, and we're just going to take it, place it on the top, and tie it off.
Andrea would love to win.
Awesome, Andrea. So to tie these off, I actually like to tie from the top. So I just tie right into the heart of the bow, and then we trim off the tails after we create 2 or 3 good-sized knots. Over 330 of you all, thank you so much for tuning in. And let me know, you guys, the biggest tip you can give us, you know, we appreciate all the likes and shares and whatnot, but when you tell us that you enjoy watching our tutorials, that is the biggest booster you can give us, because it just motivates us to continue doing tons of videos. And on Nick's Seasonal Decor, we have released a bow tutorial. We posted it a couple weeks ago using the Bowdabra, the large Bowdabra, and I think we actually included a mini Bowdabra tutorial in that as well. And I'm not sure if Bowdabra has shared it on their page, but you know, it's a pre-recorded video showing you guys step by step, kind of a closer up, better quality of exactly how to create your bows using your Bowdabra. Fluff it out. Open your button loop. This tail, remove the tape that was from the roll. Actually, we'll just cut that off. I don't feel like trying to fiddle with that, so we'll just snip that off. We have the tail directly in the middle.
Looks awesome, Nick.
What do you guys think of that? Dad says try something different, so we tried something different. Pull your long tails down. We could actually take this too and curl it. Do something a little bit different. There's your long tails. Now we can come back in with some greenery. This is just a basic, everyday, well, not everyday, it's a Christmas pine. It's a white pine, but you can use it for everyday use as well.
Nancy says, gorgeous bow.
Thank you, Nancy.
It is very pretty.
Snip 2 branches off. Like that. And now we can work in some greenery.
Sue says, I love watching you shopping too.
I know. So we did a Hobby Lobby tour the other day. And I love watching people shop too. I know that sounds kind of crazy, and let me know if you guys agree with me on that. But instead of having to go to the store and check things out myself, you know, if I'm able to see a video of somebody doing a walkthrough at a store before I actually make the trip up there, I don't know, I always find it useful. That way I can just watch the video on my own pace and see if there's anything that I like, or if the store is even worth going to, and all of that good stuff. Right, Dad? Do you like watching tours?
Yep.
Okay. Just taking some more of this pine, working it throughout. Here we have another piece we can snip off.
Get a different angle here for everyone.
What do you think? Carmen would like to win. Place that pine there. Then we have 2 pieces left, which you probably guessed will go there. And then this one we could place virtually anywhere, but I'm going to stick on this side. So that's with just greenery. And that still looks really, really pretty, right?
It does, yeah. It looks awesome. You could just leave it like that, probably.
Literally just leave it like that, and you'll have a beautiful Christmas wreath on your door. But I want to work in some berries. So these berries we also have, and I love them. They're really long and pretty. So we're going to break down a couple red ones. Just snip them off. And I think Dad actually chose these, right? I don't remember. I know I chose the ones with glitter.
Yeah, you chose the glitter ones.
But I think Dad chose these ones. Okay.
Despina says, I would love to go shopping with you.
No, you wouldn't. I'm crazy shopping. Dad is the worst to go shopping with because Dad will buy everything. One of everything.
I'm bad, guys.
I haven't actually shopped with him in a long time. He doesn't like coming into Hobby Lobby with me. He doesn't like shopping. He'll just wait in the car, and then I'll ask him to come in, and he won't. Sometimes. Sometimes he does. But that's on a rare occasion, right, Dad?
I don't really like shopping in person anymore.
He's a big online shopper. He loves to add florals and stuff to my cart online.
I could sit there and do that all night.
He does do that all night. Don't let him fool you. So that's 3 little berries. Let's work in a couple more. Cynthia got them this week. Awesome, Cynthia. That bow with the pine is gorgeous. Thank you, Crystal. So I'll break down a second spray.
Tanya says, is Dad from New Jersey? Nope. Massachusetts, born and bred.
Yes, Dad is from Mass. The town we live in, population 5,000. I grew up here my whole life. So even though we're not country like, some of you guys, but we kind of live in our own little country world, right, Dad?
Yep. I love little small towns.
Me too. And, my dad never grew up in a small town. Dad's always grown up in big
big
towns. Cities, even. All right, so we got one more berry spray. We can decide what we want to do with that. Should we take that and place it here?
Yeah, I would. I think I would look good there, yeah.
So what I'm doing, too, is I'm popping off the lower berries. And that's so I have a nice, clean pick to actually work into the wreath and not have to fiddle with those berries being in my way. What do you think? I enjoy watching your designs. Thank you, Terry. The berries are bringing it all together.
Yep, that's what Crystal said, yep.
Okay, so we have that so far. Next question, the only, addition that we'll be making, if you guys think. Hands up if we should add a few white berries now. These aren't, super bright white. What do you think, Dad? Yes or no?
I would say no.
You would say no. What do you guys think? Doesn't need a Hobby Lobby tag in it. Let me know. Where did Nick get his pliers? So these are just cheap pliers from Harbor Freight. I've been using them for years. I don't like purchasing expensive pliers and stuff like that because the cheap ones still last me a couple of years. I'm not doing any super heavy machinery. Of course, we're cutting wires all day long, but
they're only like $5 or something like that, $5 or $5.99, and they last a while,
cheap.
yeah?
My granddaughter just moved to Lawrence, Mass. Awesome, Alice. That's really close. Yes, no, let's get a couple more responses. I need to know about that glue pot thingy. So this we actually have links for at nicksseasonaldecor.com. We have a blog post called Nick's Recommended Supplies and Tools. So there you'll find our Bowdabra link. You'll find glue pot, scissors, rotary cutters, self-healing mat, pliers, clippers, and whatever else tools I use. I think that's pretty much it.
I think you got most of the yeses, Nick, so.
Just a few for contrast. No. Okay. It's like a mix. So when things, fall on a mix, we work in a few. So let's work in a couple of these white berries. So these we actually sold out of, I believe. Dad would probably know better than me. I don't think we have any more.
Yeah, I think they're gone, yeah.
I think they're gone. For now, who knows? So we'll take some of these. work them in. Just a couple. Couple white berries. Couple white berries never hurt anybody, so let's just place a couple more here. Place one up top.
Doesn't look bad, actually.
Doesn't look bad. Are those berries on your site? So these are sold out, but like I said, you guys can find links for the glue skillet for your Bowdabras in case you forget. We do have the links where you can purchase your Bowdabra at nicksseasonaldecor.com under blog post. So we have our winner for tonight, and it's Bob Saringer. So congratulations, Bob. Bob is one of our awesome members, and Bob's been wanting to win for a while. So Bob just got himself a free roll of scrunchy ribbon, you guys.
Congratulations, Bob.
Congrats. Let's all congratulate him. So that's just with a couple berries. If you don't like them, you don't have to add them. So that's how that wreath turned out. How are we doing on time? So we got time for one more bow. But you see, we used some leftover ribbon, did something different with it, added a couple berries, a little bit of greenery, and that's what you can create. So nothing has to be outrageously expensive. Let's switch over to our mini Bowdabra.
That came out awesome, Nick.
Thank you.
Really good.
So let's use some Halloween ribbon now. Well, this could be every day, but we'll say it's Halloween for today's purposes. We'll snip off a wire.
That's a pretty purple.
It is a pretty purple. Pretty sure you picked it out too, Deb.
That's why it's a pretty purple.
Take your wires, tuck them underneath. We'll cut a length of tails. So also, you guys, Alex's last day is Wednesday. You guys have seen Alex recording us here on Bowdabra a number of times over the last, year and a half, 2 years or so. And her last day is Wednesday, and then she is going to be full-time with Nick's Seasonal Decor. So we're so looking forward to having her. Her last day at Louis Vuitton is Wednesday, and then after that, she's being put straight to work. No, I can't do that. Everybody's saying, give her a day or two. Maybe I'll give her an hour or two.
Yeah, we'll give her 2 hours.
So that's 2 little loops. That could be a simple bow tie. If you wanted to do more, you could do another 2. So the mini Bowdabra doesn't hold a whole lot of ribbon, but you'd be surprised because you still can create decent-sized bows. I wouldn't say super full-size wreath bows, but you can easily create, decent-sized bows. So that's 2 loops. Now we'll come back in with our button loop. Work it in the middle. Take your wires to the middle. Beautiful wreath, thank you. Pamela says, I like your taste, Dad.
I'm not that bad, huh?
He's gotten better over the years, that's for sure. But even still to this day, me and Dad have very different styles. I'd say me and Alex's styles are the most similar, and then I'd say Steven and Dad's styles are the most similar, right?
Probably, yeah.
Steven and Dad love whimsical decor, and me and Alex and Yaya love just keeping it classy. Classical, traditional. Look at that.
So cute.
Wouldn't that look cute on a wine bottle or something different? All right, so let's do a quick little recap. We created this bow using the mini Bowdabra. We created this. We created 2 versions of this ribbon. This is our traditional bow.
No, it's not special wire, but well, I guess you can call it special. It's Bowdabra wire. It comes in 100-yard spools in silver and gold.
Yes, so very easily accessible. They have these on their site as well, and you guys can get them through our link down below. So we created the traditional version, and to show you guys the possibilities, we did a funky bow. This is using up the rest of that ribbon. So we were able to create 3 different projects using 1 roll of ribbon. On top of that, we created...
Yaya is doing very well, Vespina. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, she is doing well. She's so cute. She's cute as a button, and she's going to come down here and film, hopefully, someday soon. I want her to do something. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but she has done cooking videos in the past, and she is just so cute at it. So...
What about Bella's style? Bella's probably a lot like all of us. She likes funky stuff. She likes traditional.
Yeah, she does. So, yeah. I mean, Bella's like a mix. Bella's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
She'll choose anything. But that is going to conclude our live here on Bowdabra. I want to thank you all so very much for watching. If you're interested in any of the products, you can purchase them through our link in the comment section down below, or you can head over to our blog post where it has all of our links for the Bowdabra products. Also, don't forget, each and every Monday we are live here at 7 Eastern. If you send us a text, we will be able to text you while we're live as a reminder. And each week, Bowdabra does give away a free roll of scrunchy ribbon. So tonight we use the mini Bowdabra Bowdabra, the large Bowdabra, and our gold Bowdabra wire that also comes in silver.
Can you just explain quickly, Nick, the difference between a scrunchy ribbon and a regular wired ribbon?
So the scrunchy ribbon's kind of, it's like a tinfoil texture. I've seen Sandy use it numerous times, and she's amazing with it. So definitely check out Sandy. She's the creator of Bowdabra. She has tons of tutorials. And speaking of tutorials, if you want more and pictures, you can join Bowdabra's fan gallery, as well as Nick's Seasonal Decor's crafting community. Both groups have tons of Bowdabra designers out there, just showing off the different bows. So I teach, the bows that I make, but there are so many different styles, so many different techniques, and so many just different touches that people, do with their bows and their Bowdabras. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Terry, for monitoring the comments. Thank you, Sandy, for having us as a guest, and we will see you all next Monday at what time, Dad?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern. All right, thank you guys. Love you all, and we'll see you then. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.